Okay.
Just gonna close this if that's okay. No one's gonna come to it, right?
No, it's not this one.
Right. Okay. That's good.
Right. So, right. So, I wanted to ask you, like, you know, about Hajj.
Yes.
A lot of times we know sort of roughly what Hajj is, for example, why we do the sacrifice. So maybe in a short version, if you can kind of just explain to us,
Yes.
if you don't mind taking this and just explain to us
Okay.
easiest way.
First of all, I have to say, what is the story of building the Kaaba?
Okay.
This is the black stone here.
Mm-hmm.
The Prophet Ibrahim, with his son, Allah commanded them to build the Kaaba. The Kaaba used to, before Prophet Adam, he built it. But with some flood happened, the Kaaba is gone.
Right.
And Allah commanded Prophet Ibrahim and his son to build the Kaaba again, because Allah told him, where is the place we have to start build.
Right.
Prophet Ibrahim asked his son to collect the stone, and Prophet Ibrahim built himself.
Wow. Okay.
And he used to standing behind here, this place, and see if the wall is straight or not.
What was this? What was this called?
It's called Maqam Ibrahim.
Maqam Ibrahim. Okay. Right.
So when the Prophet Ibrahim finished building the Kaaba, Allah sent the angel Jibril with a black stone we used to Prophet Adam bring with him. It was very white.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people kissing, is the black, all the bad deed coming and make it a black dot.
Right.
With another person, black dot, until it start to be all the black stone. The black stone is not too big like what people thinking. It's small like this, and because it's smashing, they are small of pieces, and they make it. The people in government make it the stone together, piece next to each other, make it together like glue.
So the stone is actually like small pieces like that, right?
Yes, now
And then it's
exactly.
inside
Another one.
Okay.
Like glue.
Okay. Right.
And they put it inside there, and you find that is silver, just to look inside and to kiss the small stones.
Okay.
So this is the story of building the Kaaba,
Right.
and this is the Maqam Ibrahim. Now let me see what is the Safa and Marwa. There is a mountain here, and there is a mountain here. That's called Safa. That's called Marwa.
Safa.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Yes. So, Prophet Ibrahim, when he came in this place, he came from Palestine, far away, and he left his wife Hajar with his son Ismail, and he left back. He went back
Back to Palestine.
to Palestine,
Right.
to another wife,
Right.
Sarah.
Right.
And the wife, she knows that is command from Allah. She stayed there. After a couple of hours, she get thirsty, and the baby get thirsty. She left the baby here in this place and started to run between Safa and Marwa 7 times.
Okay.
Standing there, look, no one there, run all the way down, go up, standing there, looking, is anyone coming? No one, come back. She did this 7 times.
Looking for food and
For
water.
food or someone coming has water.
Right.
When she finished the 7 times here, spring water Zamzam come out where the baby is. She drank, she feed the baby, and a lot of people coming around from there. In the desert, Arab people see that is we never saw bird or anything in this area. There should be water. There's no water in this area, in the desert. They came, they found the water, they asked her, can we drink? She said yes. Can we stay next to you? Yes. Then the people started to build the houses around.
Right, so there's water there, right?
Yes, here.
What's this place called here?
Zamzam.
The place is called Zamzam.
Because the water is called Zamzam.
Right.
And
Okay, makes sense, yes.
yes.
Mhm.
Now, to do Umrah or Hajj, you have to go, starting from the black stone, and you go 7 times.
Right.
When you finish, you drink, you pray 2 rak'ah here,
At this
behind
Maqam Ibrahim.
behind Maqam Ibrahim, 2
Right.
rak'ah. Then after that, you go drink water Zamzam. Then you start to run between Safa and Marwa 7 times.
Right.
When you finish, if you do Umrah, you go cut your hair, finish. But if you do Hajj, there is a different story. People in the 8th of the month of Hajj go to camp called Marwa, called Mina.
Mhm.
Mina.
Minar.
Mina.
M-A, like this.
Yes, Mina.
Okay. Right.
Mina. The 8th of the month of this month, Dhul Hajj, Dhul Hajj. You stay in the night there.
Okay.
And in the morning after Salat Fajr, walking to the mountain Arafah. This is Arafah. We stay in the mountain Arafah the 9th, all night. And in the night, sunset, they go down.
Right.
They sleep in the place here called Muzdalifah. Right here, Arafah and Muzdalifah.
Is the mountain, yeah?
Yeah,
Muzdalifah, is it?
Muzdalifah, yeah. People pray in the mountain Arafah, pray Dhuhr and Asr
Okay.
together and short, 2 rak'ah, and just what they're doing, dua, dua, dua all the time. And when they're coming, it's all the bad deed, all years since the born until now, all the bad deed gone. And they're coming here, they're collecting about 80 small stone
Yeah.
in case if lost some stone or something like that, they have extra.
Right.
Or someone asks you, do you have 1 or 2 more, then you borrow someone. And you pray Maghrib and Isha there.
Mhm.
And in the day of Eid, which is 10, 8, 9, 10, you're moving, you go in this place, which is Bella 1, Bella 2, Bella 3. You threw here 7 stone.
What's this place called again? This
Jamarat.
Jamarat. That's it.
Jamarat.
Okay.
And people call stone Jamarat. And throwing the stone here because the idea, what is the story about behind that?
Mhm.
When the Prophet Ibrahim saw in his dream that he is going to sacrifice his son Ismail, he accept and he take his son. And in the first one, the shaitan stopped Prophet Ibrahim. What are you going to do? I'm going to sacrifice my son. Don't do that. And Prophet Ibrahim takes 7 stones and threw him. And he walking. And in this place he came again the shaitan. Don't do this. And he speak to his wife. Don't let your husband, he will kill your single son. They took 7 stones and threw him. And the next third place came again. Ask Prophet Ibrahim, don't do this. His wife, don't do this. He speak to his Ismail. Don't listen to mom and dad. And they take 7 stones through him. But when the 8th day, that's why you have to throw the 7 stones.
Okay.
When that's the 10th day of Eid,
Mhm.
which is the Eid day, you threw 7 stones, just only 7 stones, and coming and sacrifice animal, sheep. After that, you go around the Kaaba 7 times, pray 2 rak'ah, drink water Zamzam, go Safa and Marwa, then you're changing the clothes of Ihram. And you're going to sleep in the camp 11, 12, 13.
Right.
And every day before Dhuhr time, coming through 7, 7, 7 stone. Go back, stay all the day. Next day, 12, 7, 7, 7.
Right. Okay.
And 13 day, 7, 7, 7, and the Hajj is finished. You go, if you're moving, you leave the city, do tawaf al-wada', which is salam, and you go to Medina or go to your country. And this is the Eid, remind us all the time about Prophet Ibrahim. Stone,
Story, yeah.
stone, stone, even the water comes from stone, from the desert. But because of the calling of Prophet Ibrahim, Allah say, call people for Hajj. And the people, they will come in from everywhere around the world. And this has happened.
So it's really, you know what, like we look at, like, for example, Zamzam,
Yes.
right? I'll be honest with you, I didn't know about that story. Yeah, why?
Yes.
About actually everything, like you see this now, the stones, like we hear about, we throw stones,
Stones at
stones at the shaitan, but what's the story behind it?
Yes.
And it is actually a massive map with a story, you know?
Yeah.
And it's you know, this is the reason why we do Hajj, right? There's a
Yes.
reason why, and it's really important because obviously, like you explained earlier, Umrah is slightly different and Hajj is slightly different.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you want to add? Like, is this in terms of, obviously there's a lot of du'as and stuff that we read and
Yes,
stuff like
yes.
that.
Every corner has a special dua. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. The dua from Prophet Ibrahim and his son, they used to say, Oh Allah, accept our prayer. Oh Allah, accept our what we built for you. Accept our deed.
And you know, when we wear the cloth that we wear, ihram, what is the purpose of wearing that? Is that
To remind us that the coffin, when you go in the grave, that is exactly have a 2 pieces of white cloth.
Yeah.
And that is, even when we are in the mountain Arafah, we look, it's like Judgment Day. It's remind us about the Judgment Day.
Is that where it's gonna happen?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Because no, the Judgment Day, it will be not there. But when you're looking in the mountain Arafah, when you see all the people wearing white,
Something like that.
it's like remind, everywhere coming from different country, different language, and different colors, and coming to do the Hajj,
Yeah.
and the same is Judgment
Same,
Day.
yeah.
Every people coming wearing the same clothes.
And in terms of cutting the hair, what's what's
yes.
that for?
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, if every hair we shave it, is one of the bad deed gone. That's why the people say, I'm going to cut a little bit, I keep the less. This is not more reward like when you shave it.
Shaving is better.
The better,
Right.
because when you shave, this is not important than Allah. You love Allah, you give
Get rid of
everything
it,
for Allah.
yeah.
Yes, you give it. It's coming back soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, it'll grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with our hair, it grows within 2 days, right?
Exactly.
You know, and no, this is really beneficial. And again, this explains it clearly. Like I say, I'll be honest with you, right? So even with somebody watching this video, a lot of people are educated, but a lot of people would know what the story behind the running, the stones and stuff like that. It's unless you kind of know the story, and this is really important. And then we add value to it, and when we go, we understand why we're doing it. People say, I'll go Hajj. A lot of people, I'd say, I heard Hajj is like, I need to go there once in a lifetime because it needs to be done.
Yes.
A lot of people have been Hajj many times, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people may not be able to go. So yeah, definitely the story is there. And again, any other kind of advice you want to give in terms of Hajj? Like, would you say
the intention when the people
Intention.
doing any tawaf, any sa'i between Safa and Marwa, please don't take pictures. You are in prayer. It's like you pray, you read Quran, you make dua. Don't talk to anyone, don't talk on the phone, don't take a selfie. is you are praying. When you
Right.
finish your ibadah,
Mhm.
and after that you are free time, you can take a picture.
Okay. The picture, as in like outside of the thing, right? Outside of the what's this area called?
This is tawaf.
Tawaf. Okay.
This is tawaf, and when you're running between two mountains, it's called sa'i.
What's it called? Sa'i.
Sa'i, yes. Sa'i, yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. No. Of course. 100%. If you're doing this, is like exactly you're in the
like a
middle of
prayer,
prayer.
yes.
Right. You should.
That's why you need to have a wudu. And if you break your wudu somewhere, where you break your wudu, you go out and you come back in the same point and you continue. You don't start from begin again.
Right. Okay. Right. That makes sense. So definitely. So yeah, like I say, this is a story. I will be sending a picture of this. This is actually quite nice because it's when you hand draw stuff and you kind of follow it, you understand it more. It's like, you know, when we're drawing a route to somewhere, if you hand draw it, it makes sense. But there are loads of videos on YouTube as well, in terms of like the actual story about to somebody sit down and explain it to it actually around makes sense. And inshallah, we're looking to do our Umrah in December. So again, this is like preparation for it. So it's like a map. So I don't know if I get lost, I just follow this map, right? Okay. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jazakallah khair.